Greetings to all. Welcome to VMware Administrator Training Sessions. Srinivas here. So welcome you all once again for demo come live session of VMware Administrator. So everyone is allowed to speak up. So if you want to have any doubts, you can interrupt me at any point of time. So let me allow first four slides to explain about this training session details. Then you can start whatever the questions you might have, you can ask at any point of time. Let's move on. This batch is started today and the batch number is 399. So what are the communication, whatever the issues you might be having, you need to coordinate and you need to send a mail communication to support@logiclabstech.com. So I'm going to provide few more details in upcoming slides. This batch is starting today onwards, 7 p.m. IST to 8 p.m. IST, every day 1 hour session. This batch is designed to continue sessions from weekdays, like Monday to Friday, weekly 5 days. That means weekly 5 hours, the sessions will be there. Every day, 1 hour session from 7 p.m. IST to 8 p.m. IST, okay? And course fees are 11,800 rupees and in dollars 142. It is a nominal fees. Why I'm telling as a nominal fees? I'm going to explain in upcoming slides what you are going to get as part of this training. So nowhere else you are going to get this kind of training sessions. So I'm going to explain what are the details you are going to get as part of this training module. Okay. And the duration is, it is mentioned 30 days. So the total 30 sessions, it is going to complete weekly 5 days. So 5 weeks or 31 or 2 days plus or minus. So every day, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. IST. So if any delay or any session is not going to start within the timeline, so you have to check the WhatsApp community messages wherein you are going to get updates. If there is no update in WhatsApp community, session will be there, 5 or 10 minutes delay. I'll make sure to start the session within the timelines. If at all any delay, so please be online in the session. If session is disconnected, session is not started also, please wait online for 5 to 10 minutes to allow trainer to jump in, okay? If any within 1 hour, due to technical issues, session may be disconnected. You need to wait or you need to rejoin the session with the same link, okay? So these are the general information. Coming to the course details, what you are going to get as part of this demo session. This is live session. Same live session is projecting as a demo session. First 3 sessions are free to attend. You don't need to pay anything. You know, you can understand how the training module is going on, what are the topics it is going to cover. So you can understand what is necessary or what are the components we are going to discuss as part of this training module. So first 3 sessions will be free to attend. 4th session onwards, a separate Zoom link will be shared with the participants, the paid participants. So first 3 sessions, no need to pay anything. You can just register. Okay. Who can register? This session is under recording. So once the record session is completed, the recorded session will be uploaded to YouTube. So whoever not in a position to join this session, they can review the session through YouTube. That is again free. For that reason, I'm showing what are the details to join the session. If you are not part of this session, so just click on Logic Labs, logiclabstech.com. wherein can click on upcoming batches. This is a logiclabstech.com, the website, and just click on upcoming batches. Under upcoming batches, you will find this is upcoming batches link, wherein you can find VMware Administrator batch number 399, and you can find the Zoom link. This is a Zoom link. Just you need to enter my email ID. So you are in a position to attend the next 2 sessions without making any payment. If you already joined the session means you already registered. So whoever not yet registered, they would like to join the session next 2 demo sessions. Those are live sessions only. Next 2 sessions, if you want to join without making any payment, they just need to click on this particular Zoom link and register with your email ID. You will be getting a Zoom link to join this live sessions. Okay. And one more important thing, that is WhatsApp community. If you are not part of WhatsApp community, it is very much important to be part of WhatsApp community. If you are not part of WhatsApp community batch number 399, please make sure you are a member of this particular WhatsApp community. Why? This is a WhatsApp community. You are going to get a regular updates about this batch. If any session cancellation or any delay in their admin team is going to provide an update on this particular WhatsApp community batch number 399. Make sure you are member of batch number 399 so that you are going to get a regular updates. Even whatever the session, demo sessions, first 3 sessions, those sessions recorded YouTube links will be published in this WhatsApp community so that you can share with your friends, and if they are happy, they can join the sessions. Okay. Back to slide. So once you are happy with this particular batch, the 3 live sessions or demo sessions, once you are happy, so it is very much important to complete the payment to continue uninterrupted session from the 4th session onwards. So once you decided, so it is important to make sure once you click on payment link of this, or in WhatsApp community, admin team is going to share payment link information. While making the payment, you need to make sure you are making a payment for right batch number 399, VMware Administrator. Once you click on buy now, automatically the payment transaction will be completed. Once you complete the payment transaction, there is no batch shifting. Please note, once you complete any batch, there is no batch shifting or there is no option to amount refund. Please make sure once you understand the concept, once you are happy to continue this training module, please go ahead and complete the payment to have an uninterrupted session. And once you complete the payment, there is no option of no batch shifting, no amount refund. Yeah. As I mentioned, it is very much important to be part of WhatsApp community. If you are not at part of WhatsApp community, I already provided a link where to get that information. Under upcoming batches information, you just select batch number 399 and wherein you will find WhatsApp community link. Just click on that. It will be redirected to WhatsApp community group link. Okay. I'm pasting this information on the chart window. You just click on that link so that you will be joined to this particular group. It is very much important who would like to continue in this particular batch. It is very much important to be member of this WhatsApp community link. Okay. All the sessions, whatever the session, today's session also, it is under recording. So all live sessions are under records. Once recording session is done, the session will be uploaded. First 3 sessions will be uploaded. 2 sessions are uploaded to YouTube for a free. Apart from YouTube, there is a separate portal wherein all sessions, even if you miss any session, one day missing session also, The session recorded sessions will be available in LMS graphic portal. This particular portal is accessible only for paid participants. So this access, this recorded sessions, lifetime, n number of times you can play or you can stop and play n number of times. There is no limitation. Okay. Our Logic Lab support team is available 9 to 7 p.m. IST, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. IST. So you can call on these mentioned numbers. What are the numbers are available here? These numbers are available for Indian users. They can directly call. Outside India, they can try to reach on WhatsApp call. Admin team is available to assist you for any kind of queries. Or you can send a mail communication to support@logiclabstech.com. So they are able to assist you for any kind of issues. So admin team is available Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. IST. Okay. So these are the contact information. These two numbers are available on WhatsApp as well. You can send a message, or if you are part of WhatsApp community, the admin members are available. You can select and send a message to them. Yeah. We are available on social media, YouTube. Not only this particular training, we are pioneer in online training, emerging technologies. So if you are registered any WhatsApp, any particular social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere. In YouTube, once you subscribe our channel, there you can find any technology. It may be VMware, it may be Azure DevOps, AWS DevOps, AWS Solution Architect, Associate, Azure Admin, whatever the emerging technology. Every online session, first 2 or 3 sessions will be available wherein you can find, once you subscribe, you are going to get a notification so that you can understand how the training, even if you miss live session also, the first 2 or 3 sessions you can understand how the training is going on and is it relevant to my technology, isn't relevant to my skill to enhance our skills. So please choose and register, subscribe to Logic Labs YouTube channel, wherein all sessions, all technologies, first 2 or 3 sessions are available. You can play at any point of time and understand the concepts, how the training is going on and all those things. So we are available. The main page is www Logic Labs, that is a website, and social media, Telegram, Facebook. These are the links are available. So you can click on and then join any one of the links. Yeah. Any questions until now? This is a basic general information about this batch. We are going to move on to VMware administrator. Any questions until now?
No, sir.
Thank you. If any questions at any point of time, you are happy to interrupt me without any hesitation. Okay. It
Yep.
may be
Sure, sir.
kind of question. Okay. Welcome you all. VMware administrator. What this training module is designed for what purpose we are designed this course. VMware virtualization, you know, it is an emerging tech, virtualization technology industry leader in virtualization platform. So as part of this training module, we are going to understand data center virtualization. We are going to start scratch. From the scratch means what is the hardware, how to start installation. We are going to start with a 6.x. There are versions are there 6.5, 6.7, 7.0, 8.0. Currently, the latest version is 8.0. This is a virtualization. What are the components we are going to discuss as part of this training module? This is a essential. This is a basic requirement. Whatever the VMware, now VMware is acquired by Broadcom. Slowly they are changing VMware as a Broadcom. So if you type www.vmware.com, it will be redirect to Broadcom. So Broadcom is a network giant. So Broadcom acquires the VMware technology, VMware entity. So they're slowly changing. Sometimes I may call it as a Broadcom. Sometimes I may call it as a VMware. So whatever the portfolio, the latest technology, VMware Cloud Foundation, VMware Cloud Foundation, VMware vSphere Foundation, VCF, VVF. That is portfolio the Broadcom is selling virtualization products. Until VMware virtualization, we are able to download individual product and we are able to install free license products. All those things are possible when VMware before acquisition. As soon as Broadcom acquired the free concept, they removed and they made it a bundle package. So we are going to talk about. So whatever the products, current environment, current enterprise products, that is VMware Cloud Foundation, that is VCF, VMware vSphere Foundation, that is VVF. So I'm going to mention here VCF, that is VMware Cloud Foundation, VVF, VMware vSphere Foundation. Both are different. It is a bundle. In this bundle, currently we are going to talk about data center virtualization. This is a basic virtualization product. With this help, as part of this data center virtualization, we are going to understand ESXi. This is a operating system, virtualization operating system, virtualization kernel, I can say. We are going to talk about ESXi, and we are going to talk about VMware vSphere server. This is a centralized management console to manage ESXi hosts, associated virtual machines. So what are the topics we are going to cover as part of this training module? ESXi and VMware vSphere server. For versions starting from, we are going to start labs 6.5. Later, we are going to upgrade to 6.7. Later, we are going to understand 7.0 and 8.0. Current latest version is 8.0. In VCF and VVF, it is a bundled VMware packages. The couple of packages are bundled together and selling as a subscription model. We are going to talk about. So to understand the latest product portfolio, it is very much important to understand the basic components of ESXi and VMware vSphere server. We are not going to utilize any automated scripts. Everything is a manual action. And I'm available here to provide a thorough guidelines how to perform practicals, not in parallel. I'm going to showcase what are the steps. It is going to under recording. So the recorded session is available. You can play and pause and understand and implement the same concept on your own way in this particular lab. Okay. So what we are going to get as part of this particular training module, that is what? It is data center virtualization. We are going to cover these versions and understand each and every component and each version. We are going to cover ESXi OS, that is virtualization kernel, how to install, what are the pre-requirements to validate, and how to configure. Once ESXi host is configured, then what are the features? What are the components we can do with the help of ESXi, individual ESXi host? Later, we are going to understand the centralized management console, wherein different components are going to come into picture. We are going to install, upgrade, and configure centralized management console, how to manage, how to create a cluster, how to perform the migrations, vMotion, DRS, and HA. All those concepts are going to come under this particular. These all components, what are the components I'm mentioning here? Everything is a pre-requirement to understand VCF and VVF. Without these two components, no advanced VMware product is going to work. Okay. So now the latest emerging technology, VxRail. VxRail is a Dell hardware. You might have heard about VxRail. VxRail Dell hardware, bundle hardware plus, it is a hardware plus VCF or VVF. This entire solution they are calling as a hyper-converged infrastructure, HCI, hyper-converged infrastructure. So first you need to understand what is VCF. To understand VCF or VVF, first you need to understand what is a ESXi, what is a vSphere server. Without ESXi, I cannot deploy a vSphere server. Without vSphere server, no VCF, no VxRail, no VVF. That is what we are going to learn as part of this training module. Okay. At any point of time, you can ask the questions, you can interrupt me, clarify your doubts. Okay. So what is today's agenda? Introduction, course content overview, how the training is going to conduct, how the training procedure is going to take place. Some of the key lab sessions I'm going to showcase in today's agenda. This is the agenda for today. Okay, let's move on. I'm not going to stop. I hope at whatever time you may be, please stop me, interrupt me. No need to wait for me. Okay, if you are not able to speak up, there is an option in Zoom session. You can raise the hand so that I can allow you to speak up. Okay, currently whoever joins the session, everyone allowed to unmute. Okay, so you can unmute and you can speak up. Don't send any message. If you are not able to speak up, just send a message, no issues. Okay, so about myself, I am the trainer, Leela Srinivas, having a 22 years of extensive experience in virtualization. VMware, Hyper-V, Nutanix, Citrix Zen Server. All virtualization platforms I worked on as part of my career. According to customer requirements, I worked on all virtualization technologies. Out of all, VMware is user-friendly, robust, and very industry leader. I can say them compatibility and usability and everything is that's the reason VMware virtualization is an industry leader. Even though they bundle together, the enterprise customer still going with the virtualization VMware only. That is a features and robustness and sustainability, everything is integrated in this particular technology. Okay. So I performed different roles. I started my career as a customer support executive, basic hardware systems, configuration, creation, deployment, and delivery. And later moved to administration, consultant, senior consultant, team lead, and manager. Different roles I played. Okay. VMware itself, I have 15 years of experience and three years of experience in cloud technology as through Logic Labs technologies. From the Logic Labs technologies, I have been delivering virtualization technology as well as AWS Solution Architect Associate. The virtualization technology, if you understand, it is very easy to understand the cloud technology. Cloud is going to depend upon virtualization. Without virtualization, there is no cloud. For Azure, it may use Hyper-V or any other virtualization. AWS, it may use VMware or other virtualization. Without virtualization, there is no cloud. Okay, so whoever VMware understands, they can understand very easily the cloud. It is a basic essential requirement for a administrator whoever works on VMware technology or virtualization technology. It is for them, it is a one career progression in the sense they should have a knowledge on one basic administration. It may be Linux, Windows, or storage, or database, or anything. plus virtualization plus cloud technology. This is a combination now the market is looking for. Okay. If you are happy to enhance your skills, Logic Labs technology is providing Azure, AWS, and virtualization, Linux administration, Windows admin, every technology, every emerging technology, we have been providing training sessions. Okay. So as part of this journey, I have been providing training sessions on virtualization VMware as well as AWS Solution Architect Associate. The cloud technology batch is going to start, weekend batch is going to start this weekend, 29th March onwards. If you are interested, you can join the live session, demo sessions, and understand the concepts. Having a 6 years of extensive training delivery, I am certified professional in VMware, Azure, and AWS. This is all about myself. If anyone wants to speak up, tell your name, what is your expectation from this particular training, so that I can explain what is the requirements and I can clarify your doubts. If anyone would like to speak up, you can speak up, or else I will move on. Anyone? Okay. Coming to course details, as I stated, it is VMware vSphere Data Center Virtualization 7.0, but we are going to cover up 6.x, 7.0, and 8.0. Why virtualization? Why we have to go for virtualization? We are going to understand as part of course details. Types of virtualization, like what is a bare metal, what is a hosted architecture. Virtualization vendors, VMware, Microsoft, Citrix, Nutanix, many more. So what is the VMware? Why VMware is industry leader? Slow by slow, we are able to understand because of that features, capabilities, and sustainability and robustness. Yeah. And we are going to cover up as part of this training module. Other technologies may not require to understand hardware components, but whoever going to work on virtualization or to understand virtualization, they must understand the server models. What is the server models? What servers we are going to work? So we are at whatever the time, whatever the situation comes in, I'm going to explain the basic hardware components, why we need to understand, how it is correlate with the virtualization. So we are going to correlate and understand the topics. If your foundation is a basic foundation is strong, we can easily understand the features, the capabilities, and all those things very easily. Okay. We are going to provide access to Dell PowerEdge rack servers. We have a data center, Logic Labs Technologies having a data center in Hyderabad. I am sitting in Bangalore. I am providing this training session by accessing that data center. I'm going to connect in this session only. I'm going to showcase what you are going to get, how you are going to access. I'm going to showcase. Okay, you are going to get, I'm going to showcase the live session, the scratch installation onwards, everything I'm going to do the lab and everything on a live sessions. It is not a lab environment, it is a live session. Servers are sitting in data center. However, client network we are going to connect the same manner. I'm going to connect the client network, and how I'm going to access the same way you are going to access to perform whatever the actions I'm going to showcase. Okay. So this particular live, that data center, the servers, whatever the Dell PowerEdge rack servers, those servers can be accessible from anywhere, any system. Just you need to have an internet connection. So I'm going to showcase how to connect. Live installation, configuration, troubleshooting, ESXi and vCenter server 6.5, 6.7, 7.0, and 8.0 also. VMs creation, storage creation, VMFS, switch creation, distributed switch creation, high availability, distributed resource scheduler, how to create a cluster, how to enable the features, all those things we are going to perform live. We are going to understand the upgrade scenarios. We are going to upgrade the environment as well from 6.5 to 6.7. What are the factors we need to consider from 6.7 to 7.0? What are the factors we need to consider? I'm going to showcase, we are going to work on that upgradation path by using update manager. How do we, the latest version, it is same update manager modified as a lifecycle manager. We are going to compare between the update manager and lifecycle manager. What are the configuration parameters? How to troubleshoot the issues? Everything we are going to discuss. And P2V, V2V migrations. By using VMware standalone converter, we have a standalone converter. With that, we are able to perform V2V migration, P2V physical to virtual migration, understand the concepts of the migration. The update manager and lifecycle manager to manage the environment, compliance activities, security activities, everything can be performed through update manager and lifecycle manager. We are going to understand. And troubleshooting, command line explore. What are the basic troubleshooting day-to-day operations which we are going to perform? That is ESXi host troubleshooting, which we are going to perform. The training procedure, all are live sessions, interactive sessions. You are going to ask and I'm going to showcase in a live how to connect, how to do, how to perform each and everything. It is a live. The same live session, the first 3 days, the same live session are going to record and available for free to join. Okay. Tomorrow we are going to start actual sessions to connect that environment and perform the actions. Each session will be recorded and uploaded along with the notes. What are the notes? What are the file I'm going to showcase here? This note files, this PPT files, or any documents which I'm going to showcase, those will be uploaded to LMS Graphy portal, wherein along with the recorded session, you will be able to download the note files. That also n number of times you can download note files. But recorded sessions only you can play from the web portal. There is no option to download. N number of times you can play. No, it can be playable on mobile device as well. Okay. One-to-one interactive sessions and correlates with your live environment, whatever the environment you are working currently. Are you going to face any issues? So we can discuss at what are the session I'm going to talk about during that particular session. You can discuss about questions. Okay. So Logic Labs Technologies provides a live installation and configuration on enterprise Dell PowerEdge rack servers. That's where I mentioned that 11,800 as a nominal fee. Why it is mentioned as a nominal fee? You are going to get a 2 physical Dell PowerEdge rack servers to perform from the scratch installation, deployment, configuration, everything with a live hardware. It is not a VMware workstation. It is a live hardware. For normal laptop itself, to get a on rental basis, you need to pay 2 to 3,000. You can imagine enterprise server model for a 1 month rental access, how much it is going to be. As part of this training module, you are going to get a training sessions, recorded sessions, practicals, everything as a bundle together with a nominal cost fees, that is 11,800. Okay. And this lab is accessible by 24/7. Okay. What is the lab access you are going to get? You are going to get the paid participants. You are going to get a lab access in a similar manner. So you are going to get a 10 IPs. Why is this 10 IPs? You have to configure to access the ESXi host, to access the vCenter server. IP is required. You are going to assign IP, you are going to create a DNS record, all those things you are going to create. What IPs range for each student, each participant is going to get a 10 IPs. So with the 10 IPs, they are going to deploy different virtual machines, different ESXi hosts, and vCenter servers, upgrade scenarios. Everything can be completed with this 10 IPs. Okay. And how do we access this Hyderabad data center? You are sitting maybe somewhere else. I'm sitting in Bangalore. Now I'm going to access this jump server. This is a client replica. Whatever the customer, they might be having a jump server. So from my system, I'm going to access. I'm sitting in Bangalore. I'm connecting remote desktop session, the same IP. I'm going to access, and whatever the credentials, the paid participants are going to get these credentials. So they are going to enter these credentials from anywhere, any location. Only internet access is required. That's it. Once you are able to log into this environment. This particular system is From this particular system, you are able to connect Hyderabad data center. So you can open any browser. From this browser, you can access. There are two PowerEdge rack servers. You can see here, there are two D racks are available. That is Dell PowerEdge R820 and other one is Dell PowerEdge R430. These two servers are available. So you are going to access. How I am able to log in? The credentials you are going to get for each and every participant whoever completes the payment. So I'm logging to this environment. So you are going to log in. So this kind of access is nowhere you are going to get with this particular fee structure. Okay. Two PowerEdge rack servers. From the scratch, you are going to do each and every step. You are going to log in and you are going to perform from RAID control configuration, RAID installation, once RAID configuration, mounting ISO start ESXi host installation. After installation, what are the parameters we need to configure? Each and everything we are going to get. So here you can see that what is the inventory, these two servers. The inventory, system inventory, what is the configuration of this inventory, how much CPU, how much capacity it is having. Okay, you can understand. These two servers are available. You can connect and you can explore these two servers. Everything you are going to perform with this particular two servers by connecting to jump server. That is what it is mentioned here. Lab accessible by 24/7 from anywhere. Okay. Even customized training sessions are available. One-to-one training sessions. You can coordinate with our admin team. If any such requirements, they can discuss on the same. Please reach out to our administration team. So few examples of lab sessions. See here, these two ID rack of Dell PowerEdge servers connected just now. Those things I'm showing here. This is one 820 Dell PowerEdge R820 server rack server. What is a rack server? What is a tower server? What is a blade server architecture? Everything we are going to discuss. Okay. That is sessions. It is very much important to understand each and every component. Here, the PPT. These are the different models. What kind of server model is useful for virtualization environment? So whatever the rack server here, rack servers are there, tower server is there, blade servers are there. So we are going to understand, I'm going to explain whenever the situation comes in future, I'm going to explain what is a rack server, what is a blade server and all those things. Okay. So this is a system ID rack console wherein we are going to be able to connect a virtual console. With the help of virtual console, you are able to log into the system and enter into the BIOS, do the configuration, do the RAID configuration, and start with the installation. All those things you are able to perform. This is a RAID controller you are going to do for one of the physical server. Once RAID controller is done, you are going to mount ISO image. With the help of ISO image, you are going to start ESXi host installation. Once installation is done, you are going to configure. Once ESXi host is done, to manage that ESXi host, I can connect directly to that ESXi host, or the ESXi host can be manageable, or it is mandatory to manage ESXi host. An enterprise, there won't be any single ESXi host, more than three. Some environments, large enterprise, mid enterprise environments, minimum to 100 ESXi host or 50 ESXi host. So there will be a clusters, there will be additional features. What is the differences between connecting individual ESXi host directly to that ESXi host, accessing the same ESXi host through centralized management console? What are the key differences? What are the features we can configure under vCenter server? Everything we are going to explore as part of this training. This training module helps L1 to L3 level of day-to-day activities. The course is designed to meet the day-to-day operation requirements of L1 to L3. Okay. I'm keep on speaking up. Please make sure interrupt me at any point of time if you have any questions. Don't wait for me to stop. It is for you. Okay. Be interactive. So this is a vCenter server console wherein we are going to create a cluster, inventory, what are the components we need to create, how to configure the cluster features, how to HADRS features to be enabled, and what is the affinity rules, anti-affinity rules in DRS, what is the EVS, enhanced vMotion compatibility, when it is going to come into picture, what is a fault tolerance. So all those things are going to come into picture. Okay. This is a virtualization, physical to virtual migration. Virtual to virtual migration, we have a tool called VMware standalone converter on the same jump server. You are able to access this particular service with the provided credentials. This is a VMware standalone converter. By using this tool, you are able to migrate one environment to other environment. We are going to do practical on this. The tool is available. And update manager. This is a very much important because as a VMware administrator, we need to manage the environment, ESXi host patch installation, or ESXi host upgrade, how to perform upgrade. What are the requirements we need to validate before an upgrade or before an update? How to perform ESXi host patch, vCenter server patch. How to upgrade ESXi host, how to upgrade vCenter server. Those are upgrade scenarios, update scenarios, everything we are going to understand throughout this session. Okay. So see upgrade vCenter server, how we are going to upgrade. These are the steps we are going to perform as part of this training module. Any questions until now?
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I have one question for the VMware administrator.
Yeah.
I have a total of 5 years experience as a system engineer, and last 2 years I have completed the VMware engineer as well as. I need to understand the which course and the which certification is best for the VMware administrator role.
Now, as earlier, VMware certification, VCSA is more than enough.
Okay.
Right after that migration, that acquisition process completed by Broadcom, a slight changes are the certification path also modified.
Okay.
So VCSA is not available now. Earlier, VCSA is a training module without having an authorized training center. We are in a position to complete the certification, VCSA. That is more than enough to certified professional. Now, the Broadcom, it changed that complete structure certification path. So if you want a certification, the organization must provide an authorized training center. In authorized training center, they are not going to cover up these hardware basics and all those things. So they are going to provide a training session, lab manual will be provided, and that lab manual having an instruction what script to execute, and they will be providing in a lab environment. In that lab environment also, as per the lab manual, you have to execute automated scripts. So you are not able to get how the installation is going to happen
Yeah, correct.
from the scratch and all those things. Okay. It
Yeah.
is just scripted base and you are able to understand the features and technologies concepts. Okay.
Okay.
So with this training, you are able to understand the basics and expert level as well.
O-
So if you authorize training center, only to the 5 days program will be there. Any authorized training center, the VMware product, 5 days or 3 days training session will be there. 5 to morning 9 to evening 5. So within that 5 days, everything will be completed. Only they will talk about only one version, any version. They are not going to cover up upgradation, updates, and all those things. Okay.
Okay.
So in this training module, we are going to cover ICM. What is ICM? Anyone having an idea?
No.
Data center virtualization ICM. Data center virtualization ICM installation, configuration, management. That is what we are going to cover up. This data center virtualization. In addition to that data center virtualization, I'm going to cover up about VCF, VVF, VxRail, overview. So once you understand these basics, you are able to easily mingle with these technologies, VxRail, VCF, and VVF. These are the technologies now, the virtualization leading technologies. Every enterprise is having either VxRail or VCF or VVF. Okay, specific hardware it may be using. Most enterprises are using currently VxRail. It is a Dell hardware. So it is combined with hyper-converged infrastructure. What is infrastructure? NSX, Nutanix virtualization, sorry, network virtualization, storage virtualization, that is vSAN, NSX, and hardware, ESXi, as well as vSphere server bundled together with a VMware ARIA operations, VMware Log Insight. There are certain components included as a bundle, that is VCF or VxRAM. I'm
Okay.
these all the components you are able to understand once you have a clear picture about these two components. Okay. So
Yeah.
coming to your question, certification, you need to coordinate with your organization. Okay. As part of the organization having a partnership, it may be gold or silver, whatever the partnership, they are going to get a vouchers or they are going to provide a training curriculum with a Broadcom. So
Okay.
whoever having a vendor account, they are in a position to access their digital catalog. In this particular digital catalog, you can complete authorized training, virtual training, online training. Okay, once that is completed, you are eligible to attend certification. Without digital, virtual, or classroom training, you are not eligible to write the exam, even though personally also.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
Any other questions, please? Any doubts on the lab access and how the training is going to perform? What are the components we are going to cover as part of this training module? You can ask any questions. Tomorrow onwards, the actual session is going to start. We are going to start with this PPT and day two session. Day two session, tomorrow session is going to start about importance of virtualization, correlation of hardware, OS, application, users relation, understand the resource sharing concepts of virtualization, system and server components before understanding virtualization. What is a remote management card? Start ESXi host installation. This is all topics about tomorrow. We are going to start.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I just wanted to know. I am very new to this VMware. I am aware about VMware and I use it as a desktop application, but I am not aware about the server infrastructures. But I heard about there are also several players in the market like Nutanix and others. So could you please put some highlights on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
The virtualization market so vast. Okay. Earlier only VMware virtualization. Later Hyper-V. Microsoft, from the Microsoft, we are going to discuss about different virtualization vendors. As a part of virtualization vendors, we are covering why we are discussing about VMware, what are the key advantages in virtualization we are going to understand in upcoming sessions. Just I'm going to give you an overview. Current market is dominating by VMware virtualization only. The next competitor is Nutanix. Nutanix also one kind of virtualization. Some advantages, Nutanix comes under HCI. That is, HCI means hyper converged infrastructure.
Infrastructure. Yeah.
The storage component, there's some advantages are there in Nutanix. It is going to work as a file server without having a separate storage server, separate file server. It provides some additional capabilities. So some advantages will be there in Nutanix. So who are looking for those advantages, they are going with happy with that Nutanix. The next one is, as you know, Microsoft Hyper-V. Virtualization technology on Microsoft. Even you can install Microsoft Hypervisor in 2008 or 2012 or 2016, 19, 22, anything, we can install hypervisor. It is a feature we can enable and you can understand the concepts. And Citrix Gen Server. Citrix is one of the products and wherein they provide virtualization through Gen Server component. And we have another virtualization, Red Hat. Red Hat is having a KVM. That is one of the virtualization. Why these all the things are limelight? These things are not discussing further because the features, the compatibility, robustness, nowhere related to VMware, Nutanix, or Hyper-V. Now, in virtualization, industry leaders are these three players: Hyper-V, VMware, and Nutanix. AWS is using their own virtualization that is not outside virtualization, that is not giving to outside any enterprise. So they are using their own solution, virtualization solution for their cloud deployment. What are the cloud deployment that is happening in AWS backend? They are using their own virtualization technology. Okay, and that is not out to the market. So these are the basic virtualization vendors are available in the market.
And how does it different from cloud technology?
See, first you need to understand the traditional approach. Okay.
Okay.
What is the traditional approach you are going to do? I'm going to discuss about this tomorrow. The traditional approach you are going to use, you need a system, right?
Yep.
System and OS and application. These three things are required to work any user. Right? This is a traditional. The system is going to come as a physical system. Your laptop is a physical system, right?
Got it, sir.
Now, the virtualization, the system becomes a virtual system. Here, the physical system, the virtual system is going to come into picture by using the physical system, same physical system. Physical system plus OS. This OS is a ESXi or virtualization. On top of it, we are creating VMs. This is a virtual machine. This VM plus here OS is going to come into picture. See here, earlier traditional system, after which OS and application. Now this particular system is mapping to this particular VM. So in the same hardware, whatever the hardware, we are using physical system with the help of virtualization. We are able to deploy with the same physical system with the help of virtualization. I am able to deploy multiple virtual machines. That is a virtualization. By using same physical system, why we need to use effective virtualization, effective utilization of resources. We are going to understand more detail tomorrow. So here, the cloud concept where it is going to come into picture. Now cloud. You no need to worry about this virtualization. Just a front-end web portal will be there. The web portal, everything is predefined. The OS and application will be predefined, right? With the help of web portal, you can choose OS and application together as a bundle, and directly user able to use the application. So this is where the cloud is going to work. How this web portal, the background, it is going to use the virtualization technology. The cloud is going to depend upon virtualization. Virtualization is going to come into picture. Without hardware, there is no virtualization. Without virtualization, there is no cloud.
No cloud, yes. Got it, sir.
Okay, this is a relation. For every administrator who works in virtualization, it is very much important to, as a enhanced skills, agile skills, I can say. Okay, they should have one kind of administration, virtualization, and cloud. This is the right combination in present market is looking for. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Any other questions, please?
Yeah, hi, sir. I'm Ramkumar.
Hi, Ramkumar.
Yeah, actually, currently I'm working in the middleware technology like IIS, Apache, Tomcat, like that only. So, yeah, actually I started to next level to move means. So, VM is started. There is a virtual, that's your class na VMware started. That is correct path, right? Or otherwise directly go to the cloud, AWS or some other
Yeah.
things.
See,
Yeah.
as you are already middleware, in a
Yeah.
cloud, generally you should be able to understand that solution architect associate in AWS. In Azure, Azure administrator is at 104. Yeah.
Yeah.
So wherein you should be able to deploy a system, operating system, where you need to deploy that requires a system, wherein it is going to talk about what is a storage, what is a CPU, what is a memory, all those configurations. So it is very much important as an administrator. It may be network, middleware, database, store, Intel, Linux. These guys, I started my career as a desktop engineer. Later, server administrator, Intel administrator, virtualization. So whoever would like to shape up their career, they must go through that one kind of admin. You are already working on middleware.
Yeah.
So middleware plus virtualization plus cloud. It is a right combination to crack anything. Once you are happy with this, then the next enhancement will be DevOps.
DevOps. Yeah.
In DevOps, why it is important for the administrator? Nowadays, industry is going on towards automation, AI, wherein CI/CD approach, continuous integration, continuous development, wherein Terraform is going to come into picture. Terraform, Dockers, Kubernetes, those are not software related. Those are related to infrastructure also. With the Terraform, that infrastructure as a code. With the script based, how to automate the deployment infrastructure. with storage systems and networking together and application portfolio together, how we can deploy the environment. So this kind of skill set is industry is looking. Okay, this is a path. Any one
Okay.
administration, virtualization, one cloud skills, then DevOps.
DevOps. Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, I think it's the correct path. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Rahul. Any other questions, please? Okay, then before closing, just I would like to highlight. So please log on to this Logic Labs Technologies website, wherein you can find upcoming batches information. You can click on upcoming batches, wherein you can find VMware administrator, whatever the emerging technologies, all upcoming batch details, Python, who is the trainer, when it is started, what is the timelines, what is the duration, everything details are available. Coming to this VMware administrator, it is very much important if you are this, why I'm telling this session, recorded session will be uploaded to YouTube, so they can register. This Zoom link is available for next 2 days to join the session without making any payment. If you are happy with this training, please proceed to click on payment link. If you find any difficulties, I'm happy to assist, or our admin team is able to assist you at any point of time. Only thing is that you need to send a mail communication to support@logiclabstech.com. The details are available. They are available on this email ID, support@Logic Labs Technologies. And these two numbers are available for India users. They can directly call, or outside India, they can reach on WhatsApp call, WhatsApp message. Admin team is available 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. IST. They can assist you for any kind of queries. Okay. See you tomorrow. Until then, have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you all.